Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today I thought I'd do a bit of a speed paint and just have a little bit of a chat over the top of it. So my sister is a dog groomer and she's asked me for Halloween if I'll design her a few little paintings so she can put them up around her shop of spooky dog related things, and she wants to sell a few prints and stuff, so I thought I'd give it a bash and help her out and also help myself out by painting something that maybe I wouldn't have usually painted. So I'm doing a little ghosty dog here and I'm using Arteza Gouache. This is probably only the second or third time I've used Arteza Gouache. I actually won a 50 quid voucher from an Instagram competition, believe it or not, and it's not the only Instagram competition I've won this year. I feel like I've been so unbelievably lucky. I think I've won like 3 or 4 this year, so if you see any and you think it's easy entry and there's a good prize, get it entered. Got nothing to lose as long as they're not asking for any dodgy details. So I won a 50 quid gift voucher, so I bought the 50-piece gouache set along with a pack of small brushes, detail brushes I think they are, and they're really good. I'm really enjoying using them. Before I painted with the Arteza Gouache, I had been using the Himi Jelly Gouache, and I have to say I'm really enjoying using those. I'd watched so many videos on people using them and it just looked like a blast, and I really loved how gouache looked, so I figured I'd order myself some, and I think that was back in June. I love the fact that they come in massive pots. I don't feel like I'm going to waste any. I can just have a go and get to grips with this medium, and I feel a bit the same about the Arteza Gouache. And these are in tubes. I think you get less in them, but at a 60 pack for, I think, was it £30 or £40, you can't really go wrong. It's a really good beginner medium and they don't feel like low quality paints either. I'm really enjoying using them. This pink I think is my favourite colour in this Arteza box so far. I'm really enjoying using it. It's so vibrant. You'll see a bit later when I put a few more layers on. It's just so bright, it's great. Maybe the bright pink isn't traditionally spooky, but I feel like because the ghost dog is wearing sort of a grey purple sheet, I feel like it goes quite well with it, especially with the orange pumpkin, which makes it pop as well. I quite like the combination. For those that know me, they know that I've been back into drawing and painting for the last 3 years, I think it is, and I've got to the point now where I feel like I'm good enough to start trying to sell some of my things. It's been a dream of mine to get my art out there because I'm creating so much of it. It'd be really lovely if I could share it with other people. I have sold bits and bats in the past, but nothing official, but this time I'm going to start a little Etsy shop. And just at the right time came Rafi's self-published book, The Rogue Artist Survival Guide. I ordered myself a copy of that a few weeks ago and it's come, and I'm about halfway through and it's so good. It's exactly what I needed to hear. Just somebody to tell me to embrace the fear, embrace the failure, crack on and just follow your dreams. If you don't try, you'll never know. Like I said, I'm halfway through, but I am really enjoying it now. It's like a really good realistic pep talk from a friend. For those that don't know, Rafi and Clee have their own YouTube channel on here. I think it's called Rafi Was Here, and they give so much wonderful advice to people who are just starting out or seasoned creators. It's realistic. They seem like such genuine, realistic people, and they're just a pleasure to watch. So if you don't subscribe to them, maybe give them a watch. Like most artists, I'm always working on improving things, and at the moment I'm working on my gouache. I've been doing a few Skillshare classes on that and how to improve, and I really want to get better at watercolour faces. I've done a few of Arlie Bean's Skillshare classes for rainbow skin and that sort of thing, and I really love how loose her portraits are, but she still gets quite a lot of depth, and I'd really like to be able to do that. So I think I need to work on my colour theory a bit more because she seems to be really up on that, and I think it makes a difference when you're putting together those rainbow skin portraits. So I do have a book called The Colour and Light, I think it is. It was recommended by quite a few people on YouTube. I did start reading it, but I think because it's not the most exciting subject in the world, I've sort of put it by the wayside and been reading other things. But my focus is to get back on that this month and learn a bit more, and hopefully that will help me improve with my watercolour faces. I did do a watercolour face yesterday and it was super fun. I hadn't done one for a while. So September is upon us, and pretty soon it is going to be, I was nearly say it's going to be Inktober, which is true, but I meant to say October. But yeah, pretty soon it's going to be Inktober, also Halloween, and I saw Furry Little Peach is also doing Peachtober. I am so torn. I don't know which one I want to do. I've done an October drawing challenge for the last 3 years. I've either done Inktober or Halloween, so maybe this year I should do Peachtober. I don't know. I really like how spooky Halloween is, and Inktober's just a general good mixed bag of prompts. I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. I'd like to be able to prep before this year's so I can create some decent designs, because I feel like in the previous years I sort of just did it last minute. As soon as I sat down on that day to do that painting, it just first thing at the top of my head was the thing I did. So it'd be really good to prepare properly and come up with some good ideas and figure out what medium I want to do the October challenge in, because I know Inktober you're meant to do it with ink, but really there's not really any rules. It's not really important for you to only use ink, even though some purists out there might say that that's what you should be. That's what you should do, but I'll be doing what I want. An exciting thing that happened to me this week is I received my order of stickers that I designed and sent off for, and oh man, it is so weird seeing something that I've created on an actual real tangible product. It feels a bit different to printing things out at home, actually having somebody send me a load of stickers that I've designed. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but it's really exciting and I'm really pleased with them. They're quite large, but I quite like that, so they'll be good for going on, I think, like laptops and books and that kind of thing. So I will be posting about those on my Instagram soon. My next video I might have them in, because I'll need to start listing them on my Etsy shop as soon as I figure out what blooming photography I want to do. Again, I feel like a blooming Skillshare plug here, but I've watched a Skillshare video about how to photograph art things for Etsy, and I only have my mobile phone to take pictures with, and I just can't get them, so I'm happy. I'm trying to do them so that they're clear but artistic. I've tried them on a few different backgrounds. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I just feel like they're not good enough quality, so I'm going to have to do some more research this week and just see if I can find something that works for me with the equipment that I've got at the minute. If anybody has any tips about photographing things for Etsy on your phone, please let me know. I've got Lightroom on there as well so that I can edit them, but I'm not really well up on it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of messing about and messing with the levels until it looks like something acceptable, I guess. And the last thing that is exciting that's been happening, I've finally got around to painting my art/workroom. It's been an awful beige colour for absolutely ages, and I've really wanted to do it a sort of orangey yellow, so I managed to get hold of a really lovely colour called Dutch Orange from our local paint recycling place. You just contact them with the colour you want from any sort of swatch, I think I used Farrow and Ball, and they mix it for you and then give you a slot when you go down and pick it up, and you just pay them. It's all contactless and it stops paint going to landfill, which I think is always a good thing. So I have painted one wall, I've got another 2 to do. I just need to get the energy to actually do it. I might do it tomorrow, who knows. It looks great anyway, and I think I've posted some pictures on my Instagram. If not, I might do a little room tour for my next video so that you can all have a look and see what it all looks like. Maybe I'll have finished it by then, who knows. But anyway, that is enough rambling from me. I'm gonna let the music take over the rest of this, and please enjoy it. Please like and subscribe if this is your thing. I'll be back soon with another video. Big hugs. Bye.